We are C++, Sibel Eli, and Elias, four engineering students at the Lebanese University, Faculty of Engineering to Urumia. Our project is QuarAnti-Virus, an idea we had to help our countries keep track of people on imposed quarantine. We will now explain the details. Governments are facing problems in keeping people at risk of having the virus at home. If they are walking among us, we might catch the virus as well. As you already know, around 3 million cases have been detected worldwide. We created QuarAnti-Virus in order to avoid the worst situation. How did we solve the problem? How can it affect our country's situation regarding COVID-19? Who will benefit? In the first part, we will explain the solution that you came up with, which is still under development. We first introduce to you the wristband, a gadget that will make people on imposed quarantine stay at home as well as keep track of their health. Connected to the wristband is an application that we developed to let the user see his health results. We will be working on a website that the authorities can use to stay updated about their health status. Let's see each idea in detail.
To complement the wristband, we designed an app to be the patient's new friend. It will be connected to the wristband using exclusive QR codes. Fortunately, the patient shouldn't worry if he had minimal medical education, as the app will display by color the patient's overall health. There are more advanced vital signs displayed in the app, all with the help of the wristband's built-in sensors. Additionally, the app contains frequently asked questions about corona for the curious, which helps in showcasing facts. Moreover, the app can conduct a brief self-test to decide whether to do a COVID-19 test at a hospital or not. Finally, we provided an assortment of shortcuts to call the ambulance in many countries and a quick link to the WHO's website if they have any questions.
For the future, we're planning to design a website. It will be controlled by the authorities and will give them live updates about the patient's health. For any inconvenience to happen, the authorities will be ready and they'll be able to provide help as fast as possible. However, when the patient leaves his home or the space confined to him, the authorities will be directly notified.
In the following, we will be discussing two different pandemic examples. Hong Kong, who already began using a slightly similar project to lower the pandemic effects, and our country, Lebanon, who's enduring the current situation.
Hong Kong is the neighbor country of China, initially center of the pandemic. It would be expected to have a massive number of cases, while it is only around 1,000 as of 26 April 2020. As you can see, Hong Kong began using wristbands in March. Their version of the wristband only detects the location of patients who will be forced to wear it for 14 days. The following is the representation of total cases in Hong Kong. You can see that in March 19, authorities began using the wristband. 14 days later, the results are seen as an inflection point appeared and the curve began declining. 1 month later, the curve almost became constant, assuring the role of the project. Lebanon is another country enduring the pandemic, having around 700 cases with a total population of around 6 million. You can see the chart of quarantined people and percentage of confinement in Lebanon. It is clear that the average percentage of confinement is 89%, which is not bad, but with our project, we can expect an even greater result.
Now let's discuss its benefits. It will make the authorities' job easier, thus controlling the virus will be faster and more efficient. With the help of our built-in sensors, patients will always have live data about their health and won't be worrying as much on their well-being. On further application of our project, the entire population will benefit. While lockdown gets easier to maintain, the epidemic will end faster and life will be able to continue flourishing as ever.
Last but not least, we would like to thank you for the opportunity you have given us to make a change in this time of need. Let's hope that our solution will bring the world a step closer to recovery.